Okay, so in the previous video, I gave you an overview of this section of the trading bot as the main Telegram bot. And then the next part I'm going to be showing you is the token tracker, where the whole buy and sell tracking and literally everything is actually going on, aside the console that I showed you before. So now we have different categories of tokens that we are buying. Okay, now if I click on this stop trading, and then I click on so it's saying yeah, the trading is stopped, and then I click on start trading. That's enable trading now. So it's going to prompt me to select three different categories of tokens. We have the fresh organic, we have the sustained organic, and then we have the bundle exception. So now then you can click to trade all of the options that you have. Okay, now the different tokens are categorized based on their behaviors. Now, this is the particular one that we are trading currently. That's the one that if you are going to use these bots, this is particular token that you are going to be trading. And then there is the sustained organic. This one has proven useless, let me use that word, over time. So for now, this particular token is out. I might review it, go back to it again and restudy and probably figure a way out to make it better. But from what it has been doing, behaviors so far from when I started to track this particular token, it has not really done well. So it's out of the league. So we are not going to train this particular token. And then we have the bundle exception token. This particular one, I think it makes the most money. And then you can actually still lose everything almost immediately. So I'm still working on perfecting it. So for now, we're not trading this particular token. So this is only what we are trading for the meantime. And then I'm just going to enable it so that you can continue trading. And then I'm going to head over to where we have the price updates bot. This is where everything is happening. This is where it's tracking the price. And you see now this particular token that came, this new token, they did not buy it. If you watch the market cap is I think $95, which is too low, way too low. And then this is exactly why he skipped it. Say market cap is too low. And then you see that the other one before it also is a bundle exception token. And then because this is bundle exception token, it's not going to trade it now because bundle exception token are not traded. Okay, I'll go back to that later. There's a reason why it's not trading. It's supposed to have probably track it, even if it's not going to buy it. But because of some reasons I have said, which I'm going to explain later in the video, it did not buy this other token as well. And then that is how it keeps skipping and so many other tokens. This is still organic, is not buying it as well. Now just like that and unlike that. And then we have different bots or alert bots for each of the different categories. This is where it returns the buy and sell for fresh organic token. That's this particular one that we are buying. So if I scroll up, you see the last token I bought. He bought it around 1:35 a.m. and then he bought it around 1:32, and then sold it at about 1:35 a.m. and then sold minus 15% after it has done about 30%, made about 30% profit. But then he sold it at minus 15, and then yeah, and then there is another one that he bought just before that one. He bought it at about 1:19 a.m. and then he sold it at 1:21 a.m. You see, he sold it at about plus 97% after it did about 120%. There are some that to take profit, and there are some because of how they start to behave, it will just sell them instead of losing everything. Because immediately after I sold this particular token, let me just show you. Immediately after I sold this particular token, something very, very funny happened. The token was rugged. I think Kung Fu, that's the name. Let me just quickly show you before I continue with the video. That's the reason why we stop out. I decided to stop out at some point instead of just holding up. You see, after I sold it around this point, and then it's rugged. You see, it went to about 207, which is around this point here, and that's the peak it even got to. And then it's when it came down to like 180 around this point, I sold because I noticed the token was misbehaving. And then yeah, and then we're out. Immediately we got out, the token was rugged. Like it was rugged. Let me show you that, so you know that it went down with a very, very long green candle. Chase it. We sold around here, and then it came down a little, and then they rugged it. So the exit plan is very tight. That's why you see the the loss is usually minus 15 or even less. Sometimes you see minus 6, and then the profit are usually a bit much, like 90, some you see 200%, and then the other 100, 40, 50, just like that. And then you have the bundle exception token. This is just a large bot, just like the former one. This one behaves very, very funny. So that's why we are not trading it for now. It makes profit to see the kind of loss that it's making. So I'm still working on it, and then we'll trade it when it's perfect. And then we have the sustained organic as well. This one, like I said, we're not trading it for the meantime. So that's basically it for the Telegram parts of the bot. So the next video, I'm going to be moving on to the UI, that's the website, where you are going to be seeing, you're going to have a better view of the bot, because this one might look too handy for so many people. So I'm going to be taking you down to that place, and then I'm going to explain better what is going on with the bot. So if you have not joined my Telegram community, please click on the link in my bio right now to join.